we will be doing the reaction video of, National Treasure. And I'm gonna say this. A lot of people had a lot of complaint on this about this movie. Yes, some young kids and the storyline being changed and all of that. And I'm gonna say this. Okay, let's get into this because I have watched this episode uh 1 and 2, and I don't know if I'm gonna be making the episode 2 because this particular episode I had already I had already watched it and I have already caught it. So I don't know if we're gonna be doing 2, but I'm gonna come back with my commentary. But you know what? Let's get into this. Let's just blind react to this. I know I've put already this clip on my YouTube. You guys can go and watch the full one. But you know what? We might actually do the episode 1 and 2. So let's just go.
Remember the treasure I told you about? The gold and libraries from Emperor Montezuma's palaces sought by the conquistadors? After all, Cortez and his army, they decimated the Aztec Empire when they invaded Mexico in 1519. But the Freemasons recently got proof that an underground network of indigenous women secreted away Montezuma's treasure. After the women hid the treasure, they divided clues to its location into 3 relics, one for each the Inca, Maya, and Aztec. A band of treasure hunters is now close to finding the Aztec relic.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right away. The storyline is very nice. The storyline is beautiful. And I'm gonna say this. As someone that have already watched episode 1 and 2, the action was not really given. It's given a little bit leaning more into like comedy and leaning into more child friendly movies. And I'm gonna say this: if you've watched the National Treasure, the first one, you will understand that there is a massive difference between the two. So let's go. Let's continue.
No. You double-crossed Salazar. Salazar will never find the treasure without me. That's why you're coming with us.
After he's gotten this treasure, he got attacked, by the way. So I'm just letting you guys know what is happening in here because I've already watched it. If you haven't watched it, it's on Disney Plus. So let's go.
Que estábamos locos. Pero por fin la encontré, Manuela.
¿Dónde conseguiste esto?
No importa. Lo que importa es que eso prueba que el tesoro existe.
¿Te lo robaste?
No. Lo encontré. Voy a llevar a ti a Jessita a un lugar seguro.
No. Basta. Basta con esta búsqueda del tesoro. Ya ha arruinado nuestras vidas.
So before the minions from Balazar, how they call him, found him, I'm like, the original story have absolutely changed. Like we didn't have this particular story, but you know what? I'm open-minded. I'm gonna see where this goes. For once, I'm gonna see where it goes because I'm gonna say this: it's absolutely different from what we've seen before. Yeah, I mean, there were more adventures, there was more action, and this one is more of you know what? Maybe I'm judging too much. Maybe I'm judging. So 20 years have gone by.
Is it just me or is the warden kind of hot?
Okay, I'm gonna say this. 20 years have gone by after the incident that actually happened before. And now the girl is all grown up. The baby that you saw in the car, she's all grown up. And no, they are not in jail. They are actually in this game, what they call it, I can't remember the name of the game. So you have to like figure out the key, find where the key is, and then you have to come out of this particular place. So they were just, you know, it's the starting, how it is. Let's continue.
I hear you.
We're on time out.
Still? I thought this was a date.
Why would you think it was a date when Ethan paid for the escape room?
Be hidden around here somewhere.
The hash marks. Yes.
Right. 1 minute. 3, 4, 1, 1. In line. Text me if y'all want anything.
I don't understand. You don't need another home.
The previous owner had secrets not even his children knew about. Luckily, he had an unfortunate accident.
Wait, that's...
Okay. How did she know that, the treasure was hidden there? How did she know? How did she know that it was? Okay, his children didn't know about it, but she knew about it, which makes me ask, how did she know? Now, I had caught this particular movie. I think I've caught it into two in one particular place because I don't want this one going too much, because after this, I think I had like a, copyright claim. So I'm going to look for the other one. So after she got the treasure, yeah, we'll play in the other one because the other one is a little bit too long. So yeah.
300 years old.
Portrait of a young man. I always wonder what happened to that.
Miss Pierce,
Yes,
we found an Aztec relic made of obsidian.
it's not here.
That's very disappointing, Billy. It's been 20 years since Rafael Rios found that relic, and now it's nowhere to be found.
So American. I'll find it.
How can I lose the one thing my mom told me not to lose? Every time you looked at it, it made you sad. Oh, Ethan, of course. You had it.
Yeah, you told me to keep
I'm
it.
gonna pause it there because Ethan actually moved out. It was like Ethan was one of their roommates, and when he moved out, he took the relic, the small box that the mother gave to her, for her to protect before the mother passed away. Now I'm gonna say this: it's starting settled, and it's giving another kind of national treasure instead of the one that we all know and love. And I was expecting this particular movie to be like the other one with Nicolas Cage, but you know what? Yeah, they're trying to mix up things. I don't know what is going on, but I was expecting action, and I'm not seeing. All I see is like young people and all of that. So we're just gonna continue.
Safe. Last payment was 6 months ago. Tried to track down the deadbeat, but came up empty. Must be some kind of foreigner.
I'm trying to track down a Freemason who was renting a storage unit under an alias. Did you know there are almost 20,000 Freemasons in Louisiana?
Do you know?
Our mystery Mason was also related to a deceased military veteran. No. I'm looking for Mr. Peter Sadusky.
Really? No one ever visits Mr. Sadusky.
I think I have something that belongs to him.
You tracked me down.
Yeah. Once I saw I'm a ghost, couldn't help myself.
Very impressive. Where did you get that necklace?
It was my dad's. He died when I was a baby.
What if I told you everything you know about your dad is a lie?
I'm pretty sure you've never met my dad.
No, but I've known men like him. Men who did what was considered wrong in order to do what they knew was right. That necklace represents an ancient oath to unbury the lost history of entire civilizations.
Well, that's...
So hold on, she meets this stranger, and let's not forget how she found him is also mysterious. Oh, she's so smart because they made her extremely smart that she knows exactly where the man lives. She found out, okay, we saw how she found out all the details. But at the same time, I'm like, so you don't know this man and you're just gonna move around, you're just gonna go over there and you're gonna tell him about his storage unit. I've never heard of. I mean, normally when you stop paying for your storage unit, it goes into auction. They auction it out. But this one is, oh, she goes and look for this man, and the man tells her about how people like her father are very righteous, and then she stand over there, listen to this man, and yes, of course, he gives her, a letter, and you know what? We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Let's continue.
some interesting.
You need to understand, if your father had that necklace, that he was protecting the treasure.
My name is Jess. Remember, I work at Almighty Storage.
Listen to me. This holds a clue to a treasure of utmost importance. I don't have much time. If I die, the secret dies with me.
Who are you?
I'm gonna stop there. He has a grandson named Ethan, and he decides he's gonna give the secret to her instead of mailing it to Ethan. So what if she never came? What if she never appeared? And it's like, didn't he have a second, the fact that he had this complicated relationship with his grandson is questioning. And the second part is like he's just sitting down in his library, the way we saw it in the starting. We saw how he was just sitting down. Let me see if I can find that part. So he was just sitting here in his library, and it's like he's waiting for somebody. Who are you waiting for? And it's like, it's disingenuous. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. But as I said, we're gonna continue with this movie and see where it ends. Yay! Oh God, I'm probably gonna want to watch some.
Who are you?
So, how'd Mr. Sadusky die?
In his sleep. We suspect that he was in possession of a state secret illegally, so we were keeping tabs on him. According to his home care nurse, Agent Sadusky tried to give you a letter addressed to his grandson, Liam.
I didn't take the letter.
Okay. Before this, because as I said before, I already cut some part off so that I don't get copyright claim. Now I'm gonna say this. Before this, she was all kicking. Oh, I want to be an FBI, and she doesn't even know if these people are true FBI. Especially the fact that the old man did tell her that people are watching him. They're spying on him. They are watching every one of his moves. He just lost his brother, by the way. And yeah, you're going to talk to an FBI and you're going to kick you around and tell them how you want to be an FBI. And the guy on the other side promised that, hey, if you tell us everything that he told you and all of that, we might actually put on a good word for you. And I'm like, don't you find it shady that these people followed you here? Like, first of all, they followed you here and they're telling you they're FBI. It's very shady. But let's continue.
I swear.
And you believed her?
No way she'd risk lying to an FBI agent.
Well, maybe she figured out you weren't real FBI agents.
That's impossible.
Let's not underestimate her, shall we?
No way. Oh my God, we've been robbed.
To our house, by the way.
Except they didn't take our Xbox. Your grandpa?
This is the
I have something from him.
You can keep it.
But it's a picture of you and your grandpa.
Oh, well, in that case, you can burn it.
before we get into this particular part, oh, she's definitely gonna figure out something. Oh yes, oh, she's gonna figure out. Just hold on a second. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, a hidden treasure that has been hidden for a long time. You're gonna figure it out. Okay, let's go.
My name is Billy. I have been looking for an obsidian relic for a very, very long time. Oh, I invited over your friend to do a little bit of shopping. Oren, do you like what you see?
Are you kidding? This is unreal. I usually have to wait in line all night for stuff like this.
Please don't hurt my friend.
Well, that's
So I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna tell you guys what happened before we got into this particular scenario that we're going into. So yeah, the lady found out that she has the relic. She has like a map, and then she blackmails her and give her like a time on how she should bring that particular relic that her mother gave to her to this particular lady over here. Okay, then I'm gonna say this, mysteriously figure out that the tiny thing, if you remember the small box from the starting, let me see if I can find that space again. Yeah, that these women over here are holding the tree. Yeah, she figured out how to sort out the puzzle. And then she and her small friend, they decided to take a photo of it to keep the map, but the map was not matching because there are three boxes, by the way. And you know what? She figured out how to solve this puzzle that nobody can solve for a long time, by the way. And then she and a little friend decided, they took a photo, and all of a sudden they're gonna go save their friend Ethan. And Ethan is like her boyfriend at the time, because in episode 2 they actually, it's like teenage love. It's giving teenage love instead of action movie. At this point I'm just like, this, I don't know. Like, this is not national treasure. This is teenage love national treasure. It is what it is. It is teenage love national treasure. So let's just continue. I know that I'm talking a lot, but hey, it is a reaction video, and I just can't understand it. I can't. So we've passed this part, and we've passed this part, and we are right here where she said, "Don't hurt my friend."
Kidding? This is unreal. I usually have to wait in line all night for stuff like this.
Please don't hurt my friend.
well, that's up to you now, isn't it?
And then we saw this creepy guy in jail in Mexico. And I'm going to say it, it is obvious that's probably going to be her father. Yes, it is very, very obvious. There is nothing shady about it, and we already know about it. That's probably going to be her dad. And episode 1 ends here, by the way. Episode 1 ends here. So I'm going to say this. I don't know if I might as well just tell you about episode 2 right now. Episode 2, yeah, she and Ethan breaks up. She finds out that Ethan is dating another girl, blah, blah, blah. And yes, the grandson of the old man moves back into the house. And then she went to look for something in the house when she bumped into him. And you know what? If you haven't seen the movie, you can go see it. With that being said, I'm gonna say this. Let me know what you think about National Treasure Disney movie in the comment section. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the one that feels this way, because I feel like yeah, it's gone down the drain, and yeah, there is nothing really interesting about it. It's giving me teenage movie, teenage love. Yay! And it, unlike the one with Nicolas Cage and all the action, it is what it is. But I'm pretty sure Disney is probably gonna try to surprise us. But with all this teenage love, is giving me teeny love movies. Let me know what you think about this in the, comment section. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day and goodbye. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.